This isn't just a story about business, it's a story about the cost of corporate dominance. This is the untold history of Nestle. Right now, someone in your house is touching a Nestle product. Maybe it's the coffee in your mug, the chocolate in your pantry, or even the water in your fridge. You know the logo, the cute little bird's nest, the friendly Swiss giant. Their slogan is, "Good food, good life." But in the world of billion-dollar corporations, slogans are just costumes. Nestle isn't just a food company, it's an indispensable machine. They operate in 186 countries. They own 2,000 brands, and they rake in over $90 billion every single year. But this empire wasn't built on just innovation. It was built on the back of a world in crisis. From the ashes of World War II to the parched villages of Pakistan, Nestle didn't just find customers. They created addicts. Welcome to the dark truth about Nestle. The story of Nestle doesn't start in a corporate boardroom. It starts in a small Swiss laboratory with a man trying to save lives. In 1867, infant mortality was a silent plague. A German pharmacist named Henri Nestlé wanted to stop it. He invented a breakthrough product, a mixture of cow's milk, wheat flour, and sugar. He called it Fair and Lactate. It was an absolute miracle. Mothers who couldn't breastfeed suddenly had a way to keep their babies alive. Henri even designed a logo based on his family crest, a mother bird feeding her chicks in a little nest. It was a symbol of pure, selfless protection. But Henri was a scientist, not a corporate shark. In 1875, he sold his company and retired. 30 years later, the company he built to save lives merged with its fiercest rival, the Anglo-Swiss Condensed Milk Company. The bird's nest was no longer a family business. It was the foundation of an empire. But even empires have secrets. In 2021, an internal presentation leaked to the Financial Times revealed a shocking confession from the modern machine. Over 60% of Nestle mainstream food and drinks did not meet a recognized definition of health. Their own scientists admitted that some products, like their confectionery and ice cream, would never be healthy, no matter how much they renovated the recipes. The bird's nest was now hiding a portfolio of metabolic destruction. Every global empire needs a catalyst. For Nestle, that catalyst was blood and trenches. When World War I broke out in 1914, governments desperately needed food that wouldn't rot on the battlefield. They turned to Nestle. The demand for condensed milk and chocolate skyrocketed. By the time the war ended, Nestle had bought or built 40 factories worldwide. They had learned a very profitable lesson. Chaos is good for business. When the Great Depression hit, Brazil had a massive surplus of coffee beans going to waste. They asked Nestle for help. The result? The invention of Nescafé in 1938. And just in time, when World War II engulfed the globe, Nescafé became a staple in the emergency rations of every American soldier. Wars didn't destroy Nestle. Wars built them.